Hi, my name is Captain Jeff Yackeren. I am a career submarine officer in the United States Navy. Currently, I'm serving as the Installation Commanding Officer of Naval Base Point Loma, which is a command that is just a few miles down the road from here. I am at Liberty Station in the 52 Boats Memorial, which was formerly part of Naval Training Center, San Diego. And I was in 1993 on the East Coast at a training command where I had received news that I had the opportunity to come to San Diego, be a part of the Broadened Opportunity for Officer Selection and Training, which is a preparatory program on my way to a commission in the United States Navy. I arrived in June of 1993 at Naval Training Center San Diego as a 20-year-old third-class petty officer, and I was very excited to be in a new location that I had not had the opportunity to explore at that time. They put me directly to work, and I served for a few weeks as a security force checking IDs at the front entrance to Naval Training Center San Diego. My quarters were up along the fence line of Rosecrans, and I was shortly thereafter joined by about 200 sailors from the United States Fleet to embark on the program proceeding into our college education. After approximately 2 months, we were joined by another 150 sailors that were coming fresh out of boot camp from high school. So with a class of somewhere between 300 and 400 students, we embarked on our opportunity to prepare for college and a commission in the United States Navy or the United States Marine Corps. So I was attending Broadened Opportunity for Officer Selection and Training. The preparatory class was one of many tenant commands here at NTC, and as such we had the opportunity to live here in the old barracks, which no longer are a part of Liberty Station. We also recreated with the many clubs, movie theaters, bowling alleys, and then we got to PT here in the old field house. We got to attend services at the chapel, and it was really a great place to have that experience in a new city, in a new part of the United States. We went through our education here on base and we were able to have Liberty off station, and it was during one of those periods of time where I went out with friends in the local area and met my then girlfriend and now wife of 30 years, Kelly. Kelly and I met in a city just north of San Diego, and after starting our relationship, she moved down to Rosecrans so that she could be very close to me and we would have a better opportunity to be together when I wasn't in school or working on the installation. So Kelly moved across the street from NTC, and many a times we had opportunities to have date night on NTC at the bowling alley or the clubs and dance and have some good times.
So while my husband was a student here on NTC, a wonderful, fateful night in my life, he was out with friends and we met, and I gave him my number, and to my surprise, he called the next day and asked me out for dinner for the following weekend. I was living about 2.5 hours away. And so he drove down, took me out to dinner, and he was such a gentleman and so kind and so respectful that I was just like, wow, this guy is great, and he's going places. He was the first person I've ever met in the United States Navy. I never knew anybody before that. I was raised by an Air Force base out in South Dakota, so I had never had the pleasure of meeting anyone in the Navy before. And he asked me to get to know him, and I did. And it was one of the best choices I've ever made.
So we were able to take orders here nearly 30 years later, and having spent our entire Navy career, it was fantastic to walk the grounds of Liberty Station and reflect on our time here at NTC. And when we have the opportunity, we come over to enjoy those memories, specifically ones like this beautiful memorial of the 52 boats, which means so much to me being a career submariner. So it's fantastic to be back at Liberty Station, formerly Naval Training Center.